Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to bring you a replay in the Vanguard in the new Cold War update. Now, I'm not going to be playing the Cold War mode, it's not something I'm interested in, so unfortunately you won't see any content from that for a while. But I came onto the game to look at the detailed stats page and the new equipment pieces. And there's two new mobility equipment pieces. And when I saw the mobility equipment piece, I thought two tanks, Snakebite and Vanguard. Now, something I just want to mention is, I almost forgot to put a commander in my tank still. They have added something, but it's still not particularly obvious. They should give us an option where if you don't have a commander, it stops and brings up a text saying, are you sure you want to go in? Because I still nearly went in without one. But both equipment pieces improve your maximum speed. One by 10%, one by 5%. One also improves your power to weight ratio, and one improves your track traverse. So with those equipment pieces on my Vanguard, you will see that I now have a top speed of 80 kilometers an hour. Which in the detailed stats pages is actually 80.85 kilometers an hour, I believe. And the Snakebite can hit over 92. And I'm going to put premium food on the Vanguard as well, just again to meme a bit more. And with the premium food, like fuel on even, fuel is what I meant, I can hit 84 kilometers an hour in the Vanguard. Now here's the detailed stats pages. This is actually very nice. This is one good thing. Exact speed, hull rotation. You can see the horsepower per ton ratio, which you couldn't see before. The fire chance. You can see the aim time and the gun depress, which you couldn't see before. And you can also see the intra-clip reload, the full reload time, the rate of fire, which you could see before. Some more things like blast radius. Shell velocity is just a bit easier to look at all of them together. You can look at the dispersion during rotation and turret rotation. And you can look at terrain resistance again. So overall, this particular bit, the extra details, is quite nice. But also, for the Italian auto-reloaders, you can also actually see the individual reload of each shell now. In the, where it's just like the intra-clip reload and the rate of fire and everything. So that's quite nice. Now, I had no intention of playing the game today. I came on just to look at all the stuff, the garage, the stats page, and then when I saw the two equipment pieces, that's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to take the Vanguard out and see what it's like. So this is my first game of the day, as you've just seen. I just put the equipment pieces on. I got Pilsen, not a great map, but I'm just after trying the equipment anyway. And now, as I said, the first two tanks I thought of were Snakebite and Vanguard. You see, on my team, there's actually a Snakebite, and on the enemy team, there's a Knight and an MT-25. I'm assuming they're trying the equipment pieces as well, is what I'm assuming. So expect to see a lot of Snakebite, and expect to see a lot more stupid light tanks than you even saw before, which is not a good thing, because light tanks were not fun before, but I thought the Vanguard would be a better test, because we all hate Vanguards more than Snakebites. So, going to start moving left and right just to get a feel for the traverse a little bit. And almost hitting 70 on this slight incline. Obviously the Snakebite is ahead of me, but he is faster than me. So that's not too surprising. Enemy light tank's gone straight through the middle. So what's going to happen is I'm actually going to spot it here from someone driving through the middle. I hit 80 just now on flat ground while turning. Look at that, 81, 82. 80 kilometers an hour while I'm turning. This is hard terrain though. It's just absolutely insanity. And I said, this is on Pilsen. Never mind Malinovka, Prokhorovka. And while we just get into this game here, I just want you to think. It's percentage-based increases, so the faster your vehicle, the more bonus you get. But, even on slower vehicles, this could have some pretty weird effects. So what I'm going to do is, and you can bet you're going to see a video of this. I'm going to try these two equipment pieces for speed on my Garnet for ramming. So I'm going to have a gun rammer and not a gun rammer. I'm going to have a spall liner and these two equipment pieces and see what I can do with the KV5. But also, I'm going to try the Panzer 5.4 with the two mobility equipment pieces and a spall liner and just see what happens. I can imagine it's going to be fucking disgusting. It's what it's going to be. So I played one game and it's funny in not a good way. Like, it's so preposterous. That's hilarious. Crash into a teammate there and miss out on the kill because of it. Not an issue. I'm not going to head off to the other part of the map. I was in a party with my brother at this point. I remember saying to him, I see those two tanks in front of me, and I remember saying to him, am I even playing a Vanguard if I don't drive round to circle someone like an idiot? So what's going to happen is I'm going to fire a couple shots at the T-77, pen him twice, but I'm going to bounce the last one. And then I realise Vanguards are known for playing stupid. So am I even playing it properly if I'm not being stupid? So I'm looking at those two guys over there, I'm thinking, I'm on full health, it's time to go in. 10 seconds on the reload. Sneaking my way up, they're trying to stay unspotted till the last possible moment. About to be reloaded, and time to attack. Got spotted, Type 59-2, 1 shot, 2 shot. He does get a shot in me, but it's not too big a deal. Empty my clip, run away. Hitting 70, 75 as I retreat. The Vanguard now turns a lot better, which it didn't before. MX-1357 could be pretty memed with this mobility thing as well. That's another light tank that doesn't turn too well. So, about to be reloaded again. What am I going to do? Vanguard things, running in circle. And that's the one thing about the Vanguard. It was already hard to hit, but it's kind of like main issue was it didn't turn very well. Now it turns a lot better, with better power to weight ratio. Dump a clip of Type 59-2. Drive around, try to avoid the you see, I actually turned a little bit too well there, that I wasn't expecting. Thankfully, artillery's going to kill Type 59-2, and the Death Star's just not even going to notice me. Now there's a couple guys left. 40 kilometers an hour. I do have a slight downhill bit here when I empty my clip. Don't quite hit the lower plate flush. Once inside, I'm waiting for him to pop back out, which he does, and accelerate away. 50 kilometers an hour, 60 kilometers an hour. You see, I don't think I've used the fuel yet, and I've just remembered I've put the fuel on. So what's going to happen is, in a moment, I'm going to activate the fuel. 70 kilometers an hour right now. Activate the fuel, driving hard terrain. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84 kilometers an hour. And at this point, I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Go for the ram kill. I do fuck all to him, obviously, because you can't ram kill a Vanguard unless you're fighting a British light tank. But I went for it anyway. I survived the ram. Just ridiculous. Other thing I thought bringing this is that there's the new detailed post-battle results screen thing that shows you more accurately where you get silver from, what you spend silver on, where you lost silver, your XP earn, etc, etc. New MVP screen to make it a bit easier to see. I'm not on it, unfortunately. But as I said, this wasn't particularly a great game. Just to show you my first game in a Vanguard with the mobility pieces, and it's just... it's not going to be fun unless you're in the light tank. But fighting these things is going to be painful. Anyway, I'm just going to be stuck for a little bit, because again, I was getting a bit, you know, unsure of what to do, and I was looking at the MVP screen, and also I'm obviously talking to my brother at this point about what I'm seeing. Now, as I said, expect to see lots of Vanguards, and expect to see lots of Snakebites. Well, I expect to see a lot of any light tank, but I feel like Vanguards and Snakebites are going to be all over the place. Vanguards were always around the place anyway. Snakebites I stopped seeing as much of, but I assume Snakebites are going to make a big resurgence. Probably killing themselves too is what they're probably going to do. Come here, there's the more detailed things where I got the silver base earnings, premium account, the cost, consumables, resupply ammunition, the repairs, how much all of it cost, the tank XP, commander XP, free XP, and even gold earnings if you get it from an op. There's also the medal screen and the scoreboard. So, overall this update, I'm scared. It's funny in a bad way, but we'll see what happens once everything calms down a little bit. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed whatever this video was, and I'll see you all in the next one.